dear, beautiful and lovely friend. My name is Ada Henkova and this video is going to be about why relationships are so hard, why they sometimes suck, and how to hack it. I have heard so many stories, and just me myself, I have had so many awful relationships.
Awful, but actually very good because they taught me so much.
I will tell you a short story. So, I used to always get into very freaking toxic relationships. My exes were very much narcissistic, and I used to always point at them. Like, why are they like that? Why is he toxic? Why is he narcissistic? Why? But when something repeats, you do come to a point that you're like, okay, maybe it's not them, maybe it is me. In that phase of my life, I already went through my spiritual awakening. If you do want to hear the full story, I'll put the video right here. It's a crazy story. It's the most unbelievable story you'll ever hear. I already did go through my spiritual awakening, so I did believe in energy. But put that aside, I was thinking, why do I keep attracting toxic guys? What is my connection between narcissists and me? When I was younger, I did have a person in my life that did have some toxic narcissistic traits. So I did go through some stuff. And I had never really forgiven that person for what they've done to me. And I thought that that was a normal thing. Like, I thought, okay, that is love. So those experiences, that trauma and the energy was still in my field. So that's why I kept attracting toxic relationships, because karmic relationships or just relationships are literally made to show you what you need to heal. So these guys, they kept acting and mimicking that one person from my youth until I faced myself with those experiences and I healed myself and I wrote and I expressed myself and I forgave that person and I let go of that energy. And that's when I finally stopped attracting those kinds of relationships. And how I know that it is true, because there is another person that I know, and so many more, another girl that has gone through the same things as me. And they were always judging me that I always switched boyfriends. Like, I have had a couple of relationships in my life and they were all toxic, and she was always blaming me like, it's your problem, you always pick the wrong guys, la 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 la. And I was always crying because I didn't understand. But then I finally broke free. And guess what? They only had like one relationship their whole life. And now they have the problem that I used to have. So yeah, I now know for a fact why. And they are now going through the same stuff as me. But yeah, we cannot force people to wake up, you know. We have to go through these things to like realize why we go through these things. But let me now tell you what to do and how to freaking hack this shit. It's so obvious and it's so nice. So, first of all, it is very important to know that we have two kinds of energy. We have feminine and masculine energy. It has nothing to do with your physical gender. It is just energetically speaking. There is a feminine and masculine energy. And this is what causes the duality. But actually, what we want is a union, because this is how everything started. There was only one source, the all energy, the everything. You have feminine energy, which is more intuitive, and we have masculine energy, which is more logical, like working. And yeah, let me take you with me. This is Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear is a naughty boy. Okay, whatever, never mind. Here you have this black line, okay? Just imagine that this black line is the spiritual path, or just our path towards enlightenment, okay? So what we want. If you are on your spiritual journey and you want to become the best version and learn how to manifest everything and live in bliss, okay, then this is the road you take. it goes up. If you're on this black line, then you are balanced, okay? And then here we have this pink line, which is for the feminine energy. And this is the blue line, stands for the masculine energy. Or you can just use person A and person B, okay? Just for the explanation. So imagine that this is you. And you are right here on your journey. So in your life, you will attract people that are like you, really like you. You cannot be like, I attracted that person and I'm so much better than them. No, you are not yet, unless, which I will explain later. But so you attract people that are like you. So imagine that you'll attract this person. But you have your own struggles and lessons to learn. But you are most likely on the same level of this journey. And you will teach each other things, okay? There might be friction because person A has and knows things that person B doesn't, and the other way around. So there will be friction, but because there is love and there is a connection, you do think about the things that they say. So when they communicate what you do towards them or how they feel, you do look at yourself. They're like a mirror for you, and out of love, you do have the possibility to learn and grow and become a better version. Imagine that you are person A, and you are so excited to like become a better version, and you're working, healing, la la la. Oh my god, one. So you're working, healing, doing all these exercises to become a better version, but this person is not, then you will grow. But then that person is still right there. So honestly, if the person that you are with does not grow with you, they are literally holding you down. And that is the truth. They are. So then it depends on how you feel. Is your love for that person strong enough to help them get up? Or do you prioritize your own growth? So this is an option, but it can also be the other way around, that they do their best more and you don't, and then they like dump you or you drag them down. Imagine you used to take drugs with person B and then you stop taking drugs, but person B still takes drugs, and then sometimes when you're with them you do take drugs, so you like go back and forth. And it is hard to like grow, so you keep going back and forth. Then this person B is holding you back. So then you have the option, do I stay with that person or not? Okay, so this is a possibility. Okay, so then you are here, and then you will attract new people that are also right here and here. But you might also attract someone that is right here. And this is what happens often when we get out of a relationship. Then the universe tests us and we get someone that is right here, and they come into our life with some old lessons that we thought we have learned, to like test us to see if we did already learn that lesson. And if you're able to say no, then yeah, you passed the test and you can continue, and then you'll attract someone that is like right here, more aligned with you. So that is beautiful. So then you can choose if you continue this road with that person, la 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 la. But that is not necessary. It is beautiful. In my opinion, it is a natural way to heal through relationships, because that way you have a living mirror, a living person that shows you what's going on. Otherwise, it's up to you. You have to do shadow work and all the other stuff. But if you combine the two, that's the most beautiful, because love is just beautiful, you know? But if you're like, why do I keep attracting people that need healing? It is because you also need healing. So if you do not like it, then you just gotta stay single, person. You really just gotta stay single. And if you're single and you put all your energy into healing, you do grow. You grow and you can then be here, and then you'll attract someone that is around here. But, oh, it is not always relationships. If you choose to not have a romantic relationship, people will also come as colleagues, friends, or family members. So you will always be pushed to learn, heal, and become a better version. But most people don't even know that this is a thing. They just live mindless. They just live and they don't even know that they should or could heal. Okay, so the goal is to unite. To unite. There is this book, The Prism of Lara, which is such an amazing book. And in the book, they explained why they created a masculine and feminine person. And it's beautiful because they wanted to symbolize and let the people remember that there is union needed for creation. So, there is union needed for creation of life. But there is so much imbalance between feminine and masculine energy. So you can use relationships or you can be single, but you'll always have the opportunity to attract people around you that will bring you closer to you. The goal is to be in full union. But I'm not sure that if you'd be in full union, if you would reincarnate here on Earth. Maybe you'd live as an angel and help people. I do believe that planet Earth is a school where we learn, and once you've learned all your lessons, that you have the full freedom to, but maybe more about that in another video. I really loved this video. Did you know that I tried recording this video for like 3 times? But now I finally was able to record this video. Thank you for being here, my lovely friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, because you know what they say. When you help someone, someone will help you. Bye.